Horses seem like big, powerful animals on the outside, but on the inside, they actually have very strong feelings and emotions, just like people do. You might not expect it, but horses can feel all kinds of emotions deeply: happiness, sadness, anger, and more. Have you ever wondered if your horse feels bad or sorry after acting up or doing something naughty? Or how a horse says sorry or tries to make things better? In this video, we'll take a look at the secret inner emotional world of horses and how they show feelings like apologizing without using words. Horses can't speak to us directly, but they absolutely have their own special ways of communicating their emotions. How do horses' emotions work? Horses are truly amazing creatures with an incredibly rich emotional world, just like humans. They are capable of feeling a whole rainbow of emotions, from the heights of love and joy, all the way down to the depths of sadness and anger. Their emotions run very strong and can surprise us with their intensity at times. One of the most beautiful emotions horses share with us is love. The bond between a horse and their human friend is something very special. Horses will demonstrate their devoted love through gentle nuzzling with their soft noses, leaning their large bodies against their person, and an eagerness to always be near them. When a horse is with those they care for most, they have a calm yet bright presence, showing they feel safe, content, and loved. These tender gestures are windows into the powerful emotional connection horses can develop. Pure happiness and joy are other uplifting emotions horses embrace wholeheartedly. When a horse is feeling happy and comfortable in their environment, it's written all over their expressive face and body language. You may see them trotting or even galloping around freely, kicking up their heels with a spirited energy. The beautiful sight and sound of a horse whinnying with unrestrained cheerfulness is enough to make any horse lover's heart swell. During these carefree, blissful moments, horses may roll playfully onto their backs, legs high in the air, or graze with a totally relaxed, almost goofy demeanor. Witnessing this unbridled happiness reveals the gentle, fun-loving core of the equine spirit. As deeply as horses experience positive emotions, they are just as susceptible to experiencing darker ones like sadness or depression. Major changes or losses in their lives can trigger these heavy emotional low points. The passing of a barnmate horse they had bonded closely with, an abrupt change of home surroundings, or having their trusted human companion be away from them for an extended period can all bring on dips into depression for a horse. When feelings of sadness set in, the once energetic horse may become extremely lethargic, neglecting to play, run, or even eat as usual. Their eyes and overall demeanor will appear dispiritedly mournful and withdrawn as they emotionally shut down for a period of grieving. It's so important for compassionate owners to recognize these signs and offer plenty of comfort, affection, and patience as the horse rides out their heavy emotional waves. Anger and frustration are other powerful emotional forces. Horses are quite capable of feeling and expressing intensely. Disruptions or changes to their daily routines, negative encounters with other horses or animals, or simply not getting what they seek or desire at that moment can be triggers that spark an angry response. When feeling angered, horses will use very clear body language, like pinning their ears backwards tightly against their skull, stretching their necks out forward, and widening their eyes in a threatening stare. They may also begin striking the ground forcefully with their powerful front hooves, or swishing their tails in an agitated frenzy. In the heat of an angry outburst, horses have been known to resort to aggressive behaviors like biting, kicking, or trying to run someone over if the anger isn't promptly managed. It's crucial to stay calm yet firm with an irate horse, giving them the space and quiet time needed to naturally expel their angst and regain their composure within their safe, familiar surroundings. Do horses know when they misbehave? Horses are very smart and understand a lot, but they don't automatically know when they are being bad or misbehaving the way people do. Horses don't have the same ideas about right and wrong behavior that humans have. They just act based on their natural horse instincts and what they have learned before. However, horses are incredible at picking up on the reactions of their human friends who take care of them. A horse might not understand why biting or kicking is not okay behavior for us, but horses quickly learn that when they bite or kick, their human will do something unpleasant, like use a stern voice, not give them a treat, or make them stand alone away from other horses for a little while. Horses are super good at noticing all the little ways humans use their voices, faces, bodies, and movements to communicate. So when a horse's behavior makes their human react in an unhappy way, the horse puts together that its actions must not have been wanted or approved of. The horse learns that those behaviors will be met with unhappiness or consequences from their human friend. Many times, what looks to people like a horse misbehaving is actually the horse's way of saying it has a problem or need. Maybe the horse is feeling scared, uncomfortable, sick, or confused about a change in its normal routines. Horses really want to follow predictable patterns and familiar schedules each day. Breaking that routine can upset them and cause unusual behaviors that seem bad, but are just the horse's way of saying something is wrong. So while horses don't automatically understand people's rules for good and bad behavior, they do figure out very quickly which of their actions will make their human caregivers unhappy based on their responses. With patience and training, horses realize certain behaviors will lead to unpleasant results they want to avoid. They are excellent at reading human communication in all forms to understand what we want from them. Can horses really apologize or say they are sorry? Not exactly like how people do. Horses communicate without words, using body language instead of complex feelings like guilt or remorse. So horses don't actually apologize in the same way humans apologize when they've done something wrong. However, horses are extremely in tune with the emotions and reactions of their human friends. If a horse senses anger, unhappiness, or tension from their handler, the horse may try behaviors that seem like an apology, even though that's not the horse's true intention. For example, a horse may slowly walk up to their handler with their head lowered and ears relaxed. To the human, this can look like a submissive way of saying sorry. Or the horse may gently nibble or nuzzle the person, which is how horses show affection and bonding. It can seem like the horse is trying to make peace. Sometimes, a horse will turn its head towards the person or blow soft breaths from its nostrils. This is the horse's way of checking in, showing trust, and asking for reassurance on what to do next. While it may look like an apology, the horse is really just communicating its desire to work through the tense situation. When a horse senses its behavior has upset the handler, it may back away from a reprimand or stern voice. This isn't saying sorry, but rather showing it understands that particular action wasn't wanted. If the horse then becomes calm and cooperative, it has learned the proper behavior to keep things peaceful. So while horses don't actually apologize out of guilt or remorse like humans do, they do have ways of communicating when they want to fix a tense situation with their trusted person. By learning to read their body language, we can better understand when a horse is trying to re-establish a harmonious partnership after a conflict. Horses may not say sorry, but they absolutely aim to preserve a positive relationship using their own forms of expression. With patience and an open mind, we can meet horses halfway in this uniquely nonverbal dialogue. Hey, as you now know how horses apologize to you, I'm sure you would love to know 10 things your horses knows about you. Just click on this. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on horses.